Good morning, you guys. It's Moira Casaba again, and I have just a couple more tutorials for you on the Rise Up Planner. And this one's probably very specifically for coaches, because I want to really speak to that population specifically when we talk about the business goals, monthly enrollments, and customer and coach hot list. Because you guys, this is like gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna go over the coach and customer hot list first because it's crazy how many trainings I've done and this blows people's minds. And it's funny because this is just how I've worked my business since day one. And I'm always like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing it the way you're doing it and you're not doing this. So, we invite a lot of people. It's one of our vital behaviors. And in network marketing, no matter what business you're in, we're supposed to be inviting and inviting and inviting. And that takes a lot of time. But if you are tracking every single invite, you are literally probably spending twice as much time tracking as you are inviting. So let's say it took me 1 hour to send out 100 invites, or let's just say 50 to be more realistic. So let's say it took me an hour to send out 50 invites. And I have coaches telling me like, how in the world are you getting out 50 invites in an hour? It takes me an hour just to get out 10. And what they're probably doing is they are tracking that person by inputting them into something, giving a little description, pulling in their Instagram or their Facebook handle. Like if I did that for every invite I sent, it would take me 4 hours to do what I can do in one. So I do not track anything until they respond. So I will send an invite, send an invite, send, write an invite, send, write an invite, send. And I am just sending invites out as fast as I can during my power hour. And then I will not, and this is just a little side note, I will not allow myself to respond to any text messages, dings on my phone, try to turn them off if you can, or your computer, emails. I will look at nothing during that power hour. I will only send messages. People are responding back, they're dinging, I'm seeing that they're responding, and I'm like laser focused, not allowing myself to respond to a message until I hit my goal for that day on number of invites out. But the customer and coach hot list, this is where this comes in. So say you're sending, let's just say for simplicity's sake, like 100 or 25 a day, and that's 125 a week, right? So that's 500 a month. I think that's the right math. If you're sending out 500 invites a month, which is kind of crazy, and that's a really high number, I realize, but after 6 months in the business, you're gonna have a book, if you're tracking everybody, you're gonna have a book of thousands of names, or a Google Streak, or whatever it is you're using, of thousands of names that mean nothing. So I send out the invites, I cast the invites, and when someone responds with interest is when their name goes down. And this is like, follow me here, because this is magic. So I have a list right here, you can see. I have a list of all these names. And I truly believe, because I'm a big numbers person, like you have to know your numbers, that you need to get, if there's 40 numbers on the page, if you have 40 conversations going a month where like they're asking questions, you're asking questions, you're telling them about the packages we offer, you're forming the relationship. If you have 40 back and forths going of people that are in conversations, hot conversations, you will hit Success Club 10 at least, bare minimum, if not significantly higher. So don't just look at your number of your number of invites, because if none of them are translating to conversations, then you've got to look at the number of conversations. So send out all the invites, send as many as you possibly can to get your 40. And then what happens is if I have 40 conversations going, let's be realistic, maybe 8 to 10 of them will sign up. So that is, 18, 20 Success Club points in our coaching world. And that feels pretty good. But all I do, this is my whole system. I circle their name when they sign up. And then, so it's March right now. On April 1st, what I'm gonna do to hit Success Club the very first day of the month is I'm gonna go back to that customer hot list from March, and I am going to follow up with the 30 people that were this close to enrolling and didn't. And I'm probably gonna hit my numbers and hit my goal on the very first day of the month. And if I haven't, if a lot of those people aren't ready, then all I do is flip back to my February list and my January list and my December list and my November list. I can go back, once you get the system in place, I can go back, and I've been doing this on loose leaf sheets of paper since I started. So I can go back literally 3 years to all the conversations that I was having, all the people that I was forming. And I'm not overwhelmed by thousands and thousands of people. So that is the way you do it. And it's the same thing for coaches. So coach hot list, customer hot list, same thing. Then let's go to monthly enrollments on the left-hand page and business goals. So you guys, if you are building a business, if you actually have big goals, like you want to be a 6-figure earner, you want to build a team, you can't just invite to the challenge group. You have to build a team. And so you have to have intention and focus around how many of my coaches do I want to help hit Success Club? How many new team members do I want to bring in? What are the number of rank advancements I want to help my team have? You've got customer and coach invites in there, but you've got to have intention around your coaches hitting Success Club, so duplication in the business, and rank advancement. So this is a really fun thing because I will, every single day that I wake up, I look at my back office and I scroll through and I see who has Success Club points on the board. And it also allows me to keep a better hand on the people that are actually doing the work, that are showing up and moving businesses forward. Because when I look at that every day, first thing in the morning, I will message them or congratulate them on hitting Success Club, or check in and, congratulate them on hitting that very first rank in their business and help them get to the next one. So you have to be focused on your team. Monthly enrollments, obviously, is just your monthly enrollments. I do, I think in the latest version of this planner, I left the top of this all blank because we all track different stuff, right? I actually change it a lot of times from month to month, but you want to track things like, did you send them a welcome letter? Did you put them in your challenge group? Or if they're a coach, did they get a coach welcome letter? Did they get a welcome in your team page? Maybe you want to track for new coaches. Have they gotten in Coach Basics or Coach, whatever you call it, Coach Basics, Coach University? Have they hit Success Club yet? Have they hit Emerald yet? So whatever you want to track, but you want to kind of keep that pipeline idea going after you've enrolled people. Maybe with challengers, you're checking in and sending a message, after their first week or after their second week or first month or whatever it is. But you have to be continuing to track these people and helping them on their journey, whether they're a coach or a customer. So that is it, you guys, for those pages. What we are going to dig into in the next video is we only have 2 more videos. We're going to dig into the middle part of the book, the notes section, and then that'll be a really short video. And then we're going to dig into the Book of Wins, my favorite part of the book. So be on the lookout for those and make it a great day, guys. Bye.